Not all women can get behind the wheel and drive a car. I am very glad that there was no train on the rails during this terrible fire. Here are the disadvantages of a restaurant on the water. This car mechanic is clearly not a master of his craft. For this reason, a bicycle is considered street transport. It's time to witness the terrible price of popularity in social networks. At least she'll wake up famous. He could compete with even Jackie Chan, but we have a slight problem here. You're just a goddess, the mirror thought, and collapsed while being unable to withstand the beauty of the girl. Well, the crack that appeared on it will remind her of this incident for a long time. Everything is very clear here. We have the new hero of the day. During her incredible performance, this fragile person made everyone around her hold their breath. What a beautiful sight! Bravo! None of the witnesses of this unique natural phenomenon regretted getting up early that day. It seems unimaginably beautiful even on the screen. Just imagine what an inner emotional overflow people felt there. Surprisingly, but it's a fact, such a big bus could pass in such a narrow passage. What a good attempt to commit a robbery. However, it failed because not the stupidest people work in the jewelry business. You know, this is exactly what instant karma looks like. It was really awkward. This is an original, effective, and not at all expensive system of protection of the territory. The demolition of the building is an epic spectacle, and therefore it is not surprising that so many people gathered to witness it with their own eyes. No, the cause of such waves is not a storm. This is how violently the water reacts to the movement of the whale. This is a terrible moment for an insurance company. It occurred when a garage in Miami was filled with supercars and completely flooded. It's more like a brilliant advertising campaign than a coincidence. Not everyone can deal with a barbell easily and simply. Girls, you should never sleep in a car, even surrounded by your friends. Of course, if you don't want to become a perfect target for a prank. Vanessa! There's no need to joke with an elephant. It was a huge mistake to not wait for the hairdresser. You can't bring anything back.
No! 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 ¿Qué haces? ¿Qué haces?
Take a look at several explosions under the water column. If the water breaks out of captivity in a powerful stream, then it's worth taking care of everything around. They say it's safe to be behind a man's back. This girl would argue with such an expression. Who will pay for all this? The wine is clearly not cheap. Oh, there was no chance to steal candy without being noticed by Mother. And this is how depression looks. A girl will definitely remember such a marriage proposal for the rest of her life, but the view is beautiful. Tell me honestly, would you understand that this is a person, not a bush? I really hope this awkward moment will only strengthen their friendship. In any case, the first toast has already been prepared for them. There's a reason why they say that everything secret will become public sooner or later, and we have a clear example of this in front of you. The one who teases dogs always regrets it in the end. It was not the best moment to think of childhood. Caution: the manufacturer does not bear any responsibility for the quality of its machines, so a lot of unexpected and painful things can happen. With one click on the detonator, you can demolish a huge high-rise building from the face of the earth. It looks like the man misunderstood the task set for him a little. And this is a real daredevil. There are very few of them now. Everything brilliant is simple. It's too cute. I wonder if someone will help this boy understand what the problem is. Such a faint-hearted man should not have gone to this attraction. This man knows how to relax to the fullest. It's brilliant, isn't it? The son just wanted to help his father, but accidentally canceled the long-awaited trip when he filled the car tank with water. For the sake of such views, it is worth going out on a boat into the ocean. Now I know why mothers send their daughters to gymnastics studios in childhood. All skills will come in handy later. I don't know what will grow out of this kid in the future, but one thing I can say for sure, he will definitely not have problems with self-esteem in his life. If you forgot to wash your car before work, it's okay. Such a happy accident will do it for you. It seems to be a calm stream, but it brings only the complete destruction of everything that gets in its way. Now he will have to go home in his underpants. On the night of the Halloween celebration, it is better not to leave the house if you're very timid. I wonder if they can punish you for this. I can't even imagine why this motorcycle and its charming driver in a skirt turned out to be like this, but I bet the girl has already regretted it 100 times. It was worth taking a cart and not carrying everything in your hands. Making an offer on the pier is not the best option. That's what it means to be on the same wavelength with your fans. The trucker did not enter the turn in the right way and accidentally broke an important fence on the mountain serpentine. This is how dancing at work looks when you think that no one sees you. Such jokes at a wedding usually end at the early end of the event. Never try to catch such a fish. You need to swim away from it as quickly as possible. The ladies began to annoy the dog and it immediately stopped inappropriate dancing. You don't need to be a wizard, you just need to know chemistry. What an original way to bring a person to a nervous breakdown. Now we can witness the heavy burden of the holder of mermaids. The face of this poor guy clearly demonstrates his love for his work. The cable was definitely not attached there. The nerves of this boy gave up at the most inopportune moment. What's that? Is it really the Elastic Man in front of us? If you're too lazy to carry your purchases and parcels, then you should just get a goose. We're used to the fact that only brutal guys ride motorcycles, but as you can see, this is absolutely not a rule. If long jump competitions were held among animals, this frisky horse would definitely be the winner, especially keeping all these talents in mind.
Oh boy! Yee-hoo! Whoa!
We have another contender for the title of the fastest jumper. One thing that makes me worried is the chosen technique. This animal does not need any sports awards, it would just like to collect more branches with leaves. This snake knows a lot about geometry. Is there anything more amazing than the unimaginable world of underwater depths? It doesn't matter if you have a big boat or a small one, the storm spares no one. Watching the power of the water flow, you involuntarily rejoice that this is only a small hole in the dam and not a huge hole. Now she will have to swim to save at least some of her belongings, but it's just worth being more attentive. This is what happens when you ask a child to complete an adult task. Everything stops being funny pretty quickly. I don't even know how to describe it, but it doesn't look particularly nice. This hat will protect not only from the sun, but also from unwanted encounters. Initially, it was worth testing their theory on something cheaper than an iPhone. It was worth learning how to park first, and only then buying an expensive car. They say that if you look at the water, you calm down. I want to say that the stormy ocean does not have anything pacifying. Maybe these monkeys robbed someone since they decided to get away from the crime scene in such an unusual way? And there's nothing special here, just a chimpanzee doing a handstand and a backflip. I'm sure that not everyone can do that. Even this monkey enjoys Zen, while you can't get patient. That's wrong. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it just happened to be the worst. It looks very dangerous. I hope this rescue operation goes according to plan and everything will be fine. I think you didn't expect to see an excavator dance in our collection. Are you impressed? Girls can't go to Paris without taking 100 photos. This is the moment when you realize that you lost your job by your own negligence. And they also say that there is no heaven on earth. Isn't this the best place? Now, I absolutely understand why they say that laziness was born earlier than some people. What kind of logic do you need to have? This is a unique situation. I really hope that the pilot kept everything under control. However, I have doubts. Who or what does this cloud remind you of? Personally, I see the silhouette of an angel. What an epic destruction of the bridge. There's definitely nothing wrong with this guy's luck. He urgently needs to buy a lottery ticket and run to the casino at full speed.
Dude, you.
What can I say? Nature is the best artist. Do you remember the time when everyone danced the Wednesday dance? There can be danger everywhere, even in the parking lot at the supermarket. It looks like Mom's annual supply of masks was wasted in a matter of minutes. Just for the insanely beautiful sunrises, I'm ready to get up at the crack of dawn. Everything else is not a good reason. It seems to me that this is an illusion, but it looks like it's still a real monster. What do you think? This Confederation Bridge is a majestic engineering structure, a symbol of the unity of peoples. It looks impressive. How do you like such an unusual talent? The girl should practice a little more. While some people are working hard, others are actively resting. As you sow, so shall you reap. It turns out that the dog is not always ready to help the owner. This girl took revenge on a guy who decided to eat without her. Will you still claim that the Avatar movie is someone's fantasy and imagination? Yes, there are enough of these blue-skinned people in real life. It is unclear why the dog decided to imitate its owner, but everything that is happening looks very spectacular. What an original design of the house! I'd be scared to live here. And you? Although it may be held by invisible columns or transparent foundation. What an exciting visual show! Birds are the best thieves.
Sí, y evidentemente hay una situación complicada que tiene que ver con lo que ocurre.
Well, that's it. Thanks for watching. Now we're waiting for you in the comments below to discuss the most interesting videos of this episode.